Navnath Bhakti Saga, Chapter 39, Charpati Nath's Saga. The recitation of this chapter will give victory in a battle. Charpati did all pilgrimages on earth and went to Badrikashram. He chanted the Mayanastra mantra with the wish to go to heaven. First, he went to Satyalok and met Lord Brahma, whose son he was. With love, he asked Charpati to stay over with sage Narada. One day, when Narada had been to Lord Indra, he said mockingly, "Come, you stir." Narada, "Come. What is going to be your next instigate plot?" Narada was fuming inside, but smiled superficially and said, "Only when I instigate you will I feel like being the real stirrer." Narada gave Charpati the siddhi to move in the Trikand. They left to see Nandavanam, where they ate the best fruits to their heartful's content. They also got a lot of fresh flowers from there and bestowed upon Lord Brahma. He became very happy to see their love, but he didn't know that those flowers were brought from Nandavanam. Every day, Narada and Charpati started going to Nandavanam to eat fruits. When the guards of the jungle noticed it, they came running. Narada escaped and Charpati bothered the guards with the Vatakastra. A few other guards saw that and complained to Lord Indra. A sage has forcibly entered Nandavanam and has almost killed many guards. Lord Indra sent an army of 1,000 guards to him. Seeing them ranging, Charpati chanted the Vatakastra mantra and made them unconscious. Hearing the entire scene, Lord Indra himself went to Kailas and on his Airavata, he told everything that happened to Lord Shankara and asked for his support. Lord Shankara told his messenger, "Ask Lord Vishnu to come prepared for a battle. This enemy seems extremely valiant." As soon as Lord Vishnu got the message, he headed towards Nandavanam with a group of crore soldiers. Charpati saw the two armies, Shiva's army and Vishnu's army, coming from two sides of Nandavanam. So first he used Mohini Astra on the Sudarshan Chakra and made it sluggish, and immediately used the Vatakastra mantra collectively to make Vishnu's army complete exhausted. Charpati took Lord Vishnu's necklace, his Gada and Chakra, and gave it respectful to the Lord Brahma. He also made Lord Shankara exhaust and motionless using Vatakastra mantra. Lord Brahma was astonished to see Lord Vishnu's weapon and ornaments. He asked, "From where did you get all this?" Charpati replied with attitude, "When I had been to Nandavanam to get flowers for you, there came the guards of the jungles and of gods. Also Vishnu and Lord Shankara came along with their guards, but I made all of them unconscious with the help of the power of mantras. I had got these weapons of Lord Vishnu. What have you done? If Lord Vishnu and Lord Shankar do not do their work, the whole world will pause, and if you spell mantra on me, the universe will come to a standstill. Come to Nandavanam with me right now." Saying this, the Creator took Charpati to Nandavanam and asked him to resume the consciousness of Lord Indra, Lord Shankara and Lord Vishnu and all the gods. While he said so using the Sanjeevani mantra, Lord Brahma apologized to them for Charpati's wrongdoing and made him apologize to them by touching their feet. Everyone was assured that he is the sage Pimpalayana. And the same time Narada arrived and asked Lord Indra, O King of God, what happened to you? Hope you didn't come across any other Narada terror. Lord Indra understood that this was the result of mocking Narada and so he apologized him. Later, for a year, along with Narada, Charpatinath stayed near Lord Brahma. He then went to Hades and accepted the welcoming from King Bali. Thus, he saw a place in heaven. Here we come to end of chapter 39 of Navanath Bhakti Sagar.